All right, I'm back. I'm back. Man, I hate getting interrupted. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was talking about, I think the last thing I think I said was, I'm a douse them wings, each wing with hot sauce. Just crystals. You understand me? The baddest hot sauce on the planet. No argument. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, let me get to what do I need to do? I need to season my wings. Season them. Sorry, sucker.
Annabelle Munoz is near there right now.
I think I'm gonna do it like that. Lord. Oh.
Building and this parking lot here. You know, I'm thinking back to June 6th when we started covering a lot of these raids that broke out.
Let's go.
Move,
Crystal.
A lot of Department of Homeland Security vehicles go
Let
in
me put
and out of this building.
Let me put my glasses on so I can see.
So I can see.
Put my glasses on so I can see. Okay, first things first, I need to turn this oven on. That's what I need to do. Okay. Bye. Oh, hi. I need you on 400, dog. I need you on 4. I need you to go as high as you can go. I'm going to put you on 430. I'm going to get you hot. Then I'm going to turn you down. That's what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to go to 450. And then I'm going to get you hot. And then turn you down. Go to 400. So it can be nice and crispy.
You guys want to share what you saw and also why
So
you're here?
first things first, I need
Yeah, so we're protesting ICE. We're in support of abolishing ICE because they're killing people on our streets. These are our
This is
streets.
called wheelchair cooking, y'all.
Roya saw the people get pepper sprayed in the front, but there was also a side door, and as law enforcement opened the side door and people started to head over there, they pepper sprayed 2 of the guys that were there, and they were holding up the signs to try to protect themselves, but they still got pepper sprayed in the eye. So, yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. You know, one of the things that we have also seen over the course of these immigration sweeps is people looking through that gate where you can see vehicles at times where they've been able to see people who are being detained, who have been handcuffed after they've been taken by immigration authorities. So certainly a gathering point. And also close by is this basement where a lot of people have been held in conditions that human and immigrant rights groups have denounced as inhumane, you know, without access to food for long hours or being held there for extended periods of time. Yes, there's definitely a reason why people are gathered here. We're just starting to get information as far as what exactly happened. It's possible Air 7 got a better picture. But right now I would say it is loud, but we don't see any active confrontation happening right now.
It's good news, Annabelle, from where you are. I do have one question for you with regard to the officers that we're seeing, and maybe you are unclear on this answer, but do we know what agency that is? Is that LAPD? Is that federal ICE agents? Who are we seeing that is in direct confrontation there with protesters?
I couldn't answer that question right now. We cannot see. We'll definitely get a little bit closer. But it's unclear to me. It sounded like from what people are describing that it is likely federal agents. But I am not entirely sure. This is a federal building, so very likely federal agents.
Well, they have their own security that's in addition to or apart from the agents who are conducting the raids on people on the streets. So that is something to be determined. Do you have a sense, Annabelle, given the number of people who are out there, what proportion of them, what segment of them, about how many, roughly, would you say are doing the stuff here, throwing things and confronting?
Let me
the
go
officers?
wash my hands
You know,
before I do anything. You understand me?
We don't know exactly what led up to
Do
this.
you
In terms of the size of the
understand?
crowd, a few hundred people here. We know that the crowd was likely in the thousands earlier, and they've just been marching from downtown to East LA, now gathering here. So we kind of speak to more people here and get a little bit closer, hopefully get a better sense of what happened. And I'm sure we'll start seeing some of those videos
loudspeakers at this point?
No, not yet. Really what we're hearing the most is the crowd that is chanting and protesting and the music that is blasting from the cars, but nothing that I've heard on a megaphone or speaker from law enforcement at this point.
Real quick, we have more questions for you, but I want to, first of all, issue a warning and an apology to our viewers. You're going to see some words on signs, on T-shirts, for example, that are not permitted. We are trying our best to not show that sort of stuff on television, but as you can see, it's a very active scene. We're doing our best to keep that down, to maybe keep the kids out of the room if you are so inclined. Annabelle, have you seen any presence of the Los Angeles Police Department? It is within the downtown area. It's within their jurisdiction. Have they been called or summoned? Have you seen any evidence of LAPD being called to disperse the crowd?
I have seen LAPD, but not right outside of this building as we were walking over, which is typical during these large demonstrations. We're going to walk back a little bit so you can hear me better. They were stationed at the freeway entrances, which is something that we typically see during these demonstrations when we know that folks do take the freeways here in downtown Los Angeles. But I haven't seen any LAPD officers or vehicles. At least from my vantage point, it is difficult to see over the crowd and really get a 360 view of it here.
Annabelle, you've been covering this all day for us and doing a phenomenal job there on the ground. At what point, if any, would you say there was kind of a shift in tone with this crowd to where we are right now?
You know, it's hard to tell. The crowd really ebbs and flows throughout the day, but I think it is natural for things to kind of shift later in the evening and for tensions to escalate depending on the gathering place at times, right? It started in downtown, right in front of City Hall, and then they were marching through downtown and to East LA. But certainly because of what this building represents for so many people here, we just heard folks scream just now. I'm not sure if something happened. You know, I think it really depends on a lot of variables, and we can see something being tossed in the air. I can't tell what direction. It looks like it's coming from the crowd toward the building or toward this gate right here where the parking lot is. But Michelle, to answer your question, you know, sometimes it changes with the time of day, with the location, and with maybe a few people who are in confrontation. It really shift the tone of what's happening.
Certainly. Well, stay safe out there, Annabelle. Anything else that you want to share from your vantage point as you're seeing right now? And what we're seeing is it appears that there is an officer or agent of some sort on the roof of several firing into the crowd. I don't know if it's lethal rounds or some type of tear gas. I believe that as they're shooting into the crowd, that the crowd kind of gets loud and starts screaming back. We see that officer standing up there, kind of pointing in all directions as a lot of different items are being tossed or their direction as well.
It appears to be that it might be pepper balls. It's kind of similar to paintballs. It's they're filled with an agent. They're filled with a chemical or something inside that stings the nostrils and tries to get people to would encourage people to get out of the way. And he is firing. It looks like, or pointing that weapon at people. It's less than lethal ammunition, if you want to call it there. We have Bruce Thomas with us. He's our law enforcement expert right now. Bruce, are you with us? Hello, Bruce.
Hi, Mark. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're seeing this along with us. What is your sense of whether or when one of our, or I guess it would be, I said one of our local agencies, it would be the Los Angeles Police Department that would be called in to perhaps either declare an unlawful assembly and or disperse this crowd?
You need.
Yeah, once you have a federal building, which is federal property. So what you're seeing, the officers in the black uniforms, the one that was just on the roof, they're federal protective police. They have to invite and request LAPD or sheriffs or anybody to come on their property and disperse the crowd.
Man, I'm telling y'all,
If there's no response from the LAPD,
looking at my ingredients.
haven't been asked or called upon to do that, and they have no
And I was
jurisdiction
trying to
actually
figure
on
out what I want to use. I said, I'm just going to keep it simple. You understand me? And just put some salt, pepper, and a little garlic. Maybe garlic. I don't know. I'm not really a garlic fan. But if you just put enough, it'll make the flavor enhance. You know, sometimes people put too much garlic. It's like, anyway, I'm looking, and I'm like,
try to move into some of those other areas and kind of de-escalate things.
This right here,
a dispersal order.
boy,
Sure, Michelle. One of the things
this complete. This,
I will. Yes, sir.
salt, pepper, and garlic.
Sorry about that.
And
One of the things that I'm saying is everybody wants them to exercise their First
it's all in one. I don't have to,
right to protest,
and the smell.
everything. However, when it
Ah.
becomes the general public, meaning we take
See,
over the
see,
streets, we are now getting on the
when you
freeways.
go
At that
shopping
point, then the
for
law
ingredients,
will come into play.
they should allow you to smell them before you buy
It
them.
appears that may be imminent because we're
That's
just
why
hearing
some
in our
food
ears that
be
the
tasting,
LAPD has declared a citywide tactical
you
alert,
understand
which
me?
means all
If it
officers
don't
stay
smell
home,
good, it ain't gonna
no one
take.
goes home.
But if it
Even
smell
if their shift
good,
is
like
over,
this
in
right here,
preparation for
this
perhaps
blend,
deployment of a lot of people in this
Kinder's
area to disperse
seasoning
the crowd
blend,
downtown.
just salt,
Yeah, and
pepper,
Michelle, one of the things
and
that
garlic.
I would be declaring that it now takes
But
a little bit of time to muster and
all
get the
salt ain't the
resources
same.
from around the city of Los Angeles. The
Just going to your
Santa Fe
local
Valley,
market and just
the
buying
South
some
Central
regular
area,
salt.
the west side
No.
area,
They
all
got
have
some
to
salt
then
that
respond,
that
get their
got a little
tax
different
code there,
taste.
and then respond to this.
And let's don't talk about pepper.
Bruce, we have
Oh, I can go to Trader Joe's and get you some pepper and some different type of peppercorn, and you talking about flavor. Oh my God, that's why.
Staffing is being sorted out for today.
And then garlic, come on now. You got your cheap garlic, you got your better garlic. But I'm telling you right here, you could smell it. I don't need to put nothing else on my wings but this. This is complete. I'm telling you the truth. Your wings gonna come out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Thank you very much. We will check back with you as our coverage
So now what I want to do, I want to dry.
It's worth noting that
I want to dry my wings as much as possible. You want to always dry out your wings before you fry them, before you put them in the oven.
What it appears is happening in terms of this being the focal point of Flashpoint
Okay?
is that there is a group of
So
people who are chosen to launch
they got to be as dry as possible.
the Metropolitan Detention Facility and the security officers who are
I'm a pat them until I can't get no more moisture out of them.
and not taking part in
You understand me? Because I want my
whether
skin to be
people who are actually
crispy.
committing these acts are the ones who are going to be singled out. Now we're seeing a dumpster. They're picking up and trying to move this dumpster there. They're going to try to ram this thing through the gate. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's zoom in if we can with Air 7 as best we can. And see what they're doing. You saw that.
Oh,
dumpster
get off of
was
there.
Much further away a few minutes
See,
ago.
that's that moisture coming off.
Yeah,
I'ma flip 'em in a minute.
I've never seen anything
Okay,
like
and
that,
get them
but,
nice and dry.
that's certainly
Boy, these gonna be the best wings.
There's so many people there. that,
Oh, they're gonna
they
be.
have the strength
And
probably, as we
and
see
what
some
I'm gonna
people
do
out on the
is
side of that dumpster there.
I'm
They
gonna
have the strength
score
to move that dumpster, and I
score
imagine
each
if you're on the other
wing
side, as one of these
so
federal
that,
protective police there,
them
it's
ingredients
not something
can
that you want to see with a large,
penetrate.
dumpster.
The wings can get penetrated. You understand me?
Where you're standing trying to protect this building, so that's not a great sign to see. And we see people too also tagging kind of the side of the building. We know some choice words have been written on the side of the building there that we're trying to avoid with our camera angle. But yeah, this is just as Annabelle mentioned.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the sunsetting,
Oh.
things tend to ramp up in terms of tensions.
All right, and you see people fanning away the tear gas with their signs. We're going to keep an eye on this. We'll go back to it as events warrant, but in the meantime, there is much more to cover on this day, this Ice Out day.
Yeah, busy news day. We're following more breaking news, too. Journalist Don Lemon speaking out following his release after appearing in Los Angeles federal court this afternoon. Lemon charged with civil rights crimes in connection with an ICE protest at a Minnesota church.
He says he was covering it as a journalist. He ended up being arrested today. Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Granda live in our newsroom with the latest, plus details on what the government is alleging. Carlos.
Well, the Justice Department says Lemon did not have a right to be on the church's private property and that interrupting the service may have impeded in the churchgoers' constitutional rights to express their religion. Lemon has said he was not there as a protester. As he walked out of federal court, Don Lemon was defiant.
There is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever.
Lemon was detained by federal agents late last night at a hotel in Beverly Hills. His arrest involves a demonstration at a church in Minnesota. Protesters came in and disrupted the service. Lemon and his producer were there, but they say they were acting as journalists. Earlier that day, as he recorded his show, video of Lemon with the protesters as the protesters were organizing and planning their actions.
These are resistance protesters. They're planning an operation that we're going to call exactly what they're doing, but it's called Operation Pull Up.
There are federal laws which criminalize conspiracy to oppress or intimidate people who are trying to exercise a constitutional right, such as a religious service.
Journalists don't get an exemption from ordinary laws just because they're covering them.
LA Mayor Karen Bass today reacted to the arrest.
He went into the church along with the protesters. He covered the story. He listened to what the people said who were in the church. That is his crime.
And legal experts say Lemon's actions before the protest will be crucial in this case.
To prosecute him, they have to show that he indeed conspired to, for example, oppress or intimidate a person in exercise of his religious freedom. If he just was there and was recording and was not in a conspiracy with the people who were engaged in the interference, then it sounds like he's not guilty of that crime. He might be guilty of trespass.
The government wanted a $100,000 bond and travel restricted for Lemon, but the judge denied that. Lemon was released on his own recognizance. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Carlos, thank you. It is a busy day. The largest batch of Epstein files have just been released, and the details that are coming out are explicit.
More than 3 million documents have been shared by the feds. This includes thousands of videos and photos. We have new insight into the findings.
It's a beautiful day to play.
Join us tonight for Wheel of Fortune
and Eyewitness News
right here on ABC 7.
What has lasted 5,000 years was once almost lost. Now, the world awaits the divine culture's return. See it at least once in your lifetime. Shen Yun. Coming to Greater Los Angeles, January 15th through February 8th. Get your tickets now at shenyun.com.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh.
This appliance-free countertop moment was brought to you by California Closets. Pantry and home storage solutions by designers who get you. California Closets. More room for what matters.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Ensuring life's journey and experiences along the way. AAA, we're always with you.
They're storytellers who live in your community.
Get the customers happy every day.
Who tell your story.
I wanted to be in the mariachi.
Local doesn't get any closer than this.
So welcome to the shoot for me.
ABC7 in your community.
So many eager children and families.
Sponsored locally by your Toyota dealers.
The We Make It Easy sales event is kicking off the year. Drive home an exciting new Prius today. With its 644-mile range, lease yours now for just $299 a month. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America.
Very warm day, and get ready for more heat.
Yeah, nice summer day out there. Hi, Dallas.
Hard to believe the temperatures jumped up like they did, but they did today. First of all, let's head up to Mammoth and look at this shot for you. Great skiing up at Mammoth. Of course, we had tremendous amounts of snow, and you can see the tops of the mountain areas there from McCoy Station. And boy, just beautiful condition, but we could use more snow. We can never get enough snow. Is that right? Yeah, that is correct. Santa Ana today was 88 degrees. That was the warmest temperature we could find across Southern California, but many areas across the area were extremely warm today, and that's because of this very thick area of high pressure. And when I say thick, it extends way up into the atmosphere at about 19,000 feet. That air is sinking, and also we're getting some compression coming out of the northeast. So the top of these weather situations, like these big highs, always promote sunny and warm weather. Little front coming in the Pac Northwest this weekend, but everybody else is good. If you're going over to Vegas, 72, 81 out there in Phoenix, downtown LA tomorrow, about 82. Okay, we have had La Nina, and what is that? Well, that's when cool water is located along the equatorial Pacific. Here we are in Southern California. Well, the northeast trade winds are starting to back off. So we're going to see a change in that ocean temperatures. We're going to see warmer water come back to the east, and that will produce an El Nino. So the El Nino is expected to develop over the
No
next 3 or 4
moisture.
months. And then as we head into the rest of the season next
Gotta get
year,
all that
we're gonna be
moisture
looking
out.
at a very wet season. Of course, we've had a lot of rain already this year. Skies will be clear tonight. And look for a beautiful day tomorrow. Your Saturday afternoon at 83, Ontario 83, Encino. What a day it's going to be in Northridge. We'll be approaching 90 degrees. So for the weekend, Saturday, way above normal and hot and sunny. Enjoy that. And then it cools off a little bit on Sunday, but look what happens next week. Santa Ana winds start blowing through the canyon passes Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday, and temperatures go right back
Yes,
up.
sir.
We're back up into the
Yes, sir.
upper 80s, and the beaches. This weekend, you get a sea breeze Sunday, but for tomorrow down at Huntington Beach, for the runners, it's going to be nice and sunny and warm. Also, surfers, good swell coming out of the west-northwest, 2 occasional 5, so not bad. In the mountains, it's warm, 61 both Saturday and Sunday, and it's going to stay mild over the next 7-day period. In the desert, 70 tomorrow, that's the high desert. And in the low desert, headed out to Palm Springs, enjoy a beautiful weekend with temperatures about like what we have here. Wow, Michelle, in the low 80s out there, and even in Southern California. But look at those beach temperatures we talked about. In the mid-70s to near 80 degrees.
Nice weekend to get outside for
Well,
sure.
it's going to be fantastic. Enjoy.
Thank you, Dallas. We will. We are monitoring breaking news out of downtown LA.
Live picture now from Air 7 as we see a demonstration outside the Metropolitan Detention Center, the federal building in downtown Los Angeles, an anti-ICE demonstration, parts of which have become
I'm gonna spray my wings with just a little bit of canola oil so the seasoning can stick. But I need a knife so I can score my wings. One thing at a time, y'all.
And first responders had to get really creative to save a group of dogs. We have a new video of the hot dog rescue.
The ABC7 AccuWeather forecast is sponsored by the all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox, completely reimagined from its smart and dynamic style to its spacious and versatile cabin.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year-end drive right now. Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is
dull
your future,
knife, boy.
because you're headed home. I'm Christine Ohm, the United States Secretary
cut
of
nothing
Homeland
with that.
Security. If you download the CBP Home app and you safely self-deport, you will receive financial assistance, a free flight, and the chance to come back to America legally. If you don't, you will be caught, fined, detained, and forcefully removed. Under President Trump's strong leadership, we follow the law, and our border is secure.
I was at work. I tripped over a post that was in the floor. I was in the worst pain I have ever been in my life. I decided to call Morgan & Morgan. Working with them was so easy. Everything went very smooth. I never had to go to the office until I went to pick up my check. You don't pay them a dime unless they win. They want to do right by you. Call Morgan & Morgan. They got you.
If you're dealing with missing teeth, dental pain, or frustration with dentures, let the experts trusted by experts help you.
Dr. Sean doesn't just do full mouth dental implants. He teaches them to the world's top dentists. Over 200 doctors worldwide
All right, let's
trained
try
him,
this one.
and more than 20,000 people trust him for their dream smile. Financing starting at $159
This one might not be
a month, or 0% interest for 24
that sharp
months.
either.
Dr. Mayton knows.
All right, let's try this.
I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their back. For suggestion, it's as easy as going into a Good Feet store. Come in for your free arch support fitting.
It looked like she fought, like she was talking from the grave. Tonight, a young girl brutally murdered.
Every single person in her life was a suspect. Oh my God.
All new 2020 tonight on ABC and stream on Disney Plus and Hulu.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Now on Eyewitness News at 5:30, breaking news, a live image from Air 7 over downtown Los Angeles where you can see protesters are outside the federal detention facility there. I'm Michelle Fisher.
I'm Mark Brown. You're looking at live pictures from Air 7, LAPD now moving in. We are told that the entire department is on a citywide tactical alert. This after demonstrators have gathered outside the Metropolitan Detention Facility that's operated by the federal government. That is where a lot of immigrants who are detained by ICE end up before being dispersed to other locations, people demonstrating there and causing some property damage, some of them. Now we're seeing the LAPD that is responding now in what we assume will be an effort to disperse that crowd.
Yes, we were mentioned earlier, we spoke earlier with Bruce Thomas, who is a security expert and law enforcement expert. And he mentioned that in order for the LAPD to move in, this does have to be initiated by the Federal Protective Police, who are the ones that are face-to-face with protesters there guarding the federal building. So after that citywide tactical alert was issued about 15-20 minutes ago at this point, we now see those patrol cars moving in, and we will see shortly what happens with regard to getting this crowd cleared from this detention center building.
The video on the right is from earlier, right around 5 o'clock, when there were people actively engaged in throwing things at the security police there at the Metropolitan Detention Facility, throwing a lot of things at them, and at one point pepper balls and tear gas being deployed against them. This is a portion of the crowd of several hundred people that were there, according to our Annabelle Munoz, who had elected to engage with those officers and spray graffiti on the building. The picture there now, we're going to check in and see how it looks right at this moment. We've got a lot of folks gathered outside, milling around, carrying signs and flags. Let's look to the left here a little bit.
Take them. I'm scoring them.
Bring it up and push it up against
Get that
the
seasoning in them.
And it just appears too that that group was kind of more concentrated, and now we are seeing, it appears, people kind of moving to the right and left, kind of aimlessly going somewhere, I don't know, but as they make their way,
streets, how they no
they
traffic.
will encounter
No.
these police cruisers shortly. We see a group of people here leaving, because again, well, here goes the LAPD cruiser officers here as these officers get out of their vehicle and are encountering this group that is moving from the federal detention center.
All right, so you see them, the vehicles are lined up. Pretty soon the officers that were in those vehicles are going to line up, form a skirmish line, and start to move people out. First, before they do that, they have to declare an unlawful assembly. That has to be done on site. Someone with command authority will do that, probably a lieutenant or above. Get on a loudspeaker or use a loudspeaker in your vehicle and say, this is an unlawful assembly, you must leave the area immediately. We've seen this scores of times over the years in demonstrations that have happened, both peaceful and otherwise, in Los Angeles. And that is the technique that is used.
No.
First, they have to say,
I thought he was still here. I was hearing him.
give people a chance to leave. If you stay in the area, once it's been declared an unlawful assembly, then you are subject to arrest. It's almost word for word what they say. And so you're seeing people now that are starting to disperse. This crowd is a lot smaller.
It is a lot smaller, and it seems that I'm not seeing anybody just at first glance that is actively throwing anything or picking up anything and engaging directly with those protected officers at the federal building. Maybe people just standing around waving their flags, but it doesn't look like there's anybody actively engaging in any type of unlawful behavior with regards to getting in the officers' faces.
Again, this is a location where immigrants, once they've been taken off the streets or wherever they are taken from, apprehended by ICE agents and Border Patrol, this is where they are brought. And they are taken, and there's a basement underneath the building, and many people who have either been in the basement or stayed have said, or experienced it, have said that it's a very inhumane set of circumstances that people find themselves in there, people being denied access to food or water for long periods of time, sanitation, shortages of bedding and the like. It's a very rudimentary sort of a place, almost a warehouse where people are kept before they're shipped out to other areas or perhaps bailed out and returned to their homes or to their families here. So what we're seeing now is the LAPD starting to form those lines. We're going to keep an eye on the situation here. It appears to be less volatile than it was, but these sorts of situations can be fluid. If we need to come back, we certainly will. We're going to keep an eye on it and keep you apprised of what is happening at the Metropolitan Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles.
We're going to move on now to another story we're following on this Friday for you.
That's what I want. Thank you so much.
A story we brought you yesterday. For years, a North Hills taco vendor has been a popular fixture in this neighborhood. Now he's in custody, taken away by federal immigration agents.
It's a story that's starting to go viral. As our Tim Caputo reports, many of the people who know him well are asking why.
A beloved taco vendor running onto the North Hills Methodist Church campus looking for refuge while trying to elude Border Patrol agents.
I was so emotional. So emotional. I was like, man, I wish I was there so I could have gotten in the middle. He could have made it inside the store.
All of it happening as the nonprofit North Valley Family Services is distributing items to families in need.
Mom, do we have like a pan and a rack that I can put these on?
Witness and see how fast and how orchestrated and how targeted it is really, it's disheartening.
I want to put these on
Is
a
a local
rack.
nonprofit telling federal agents to stay away from churches and community programs, especially when you're targeting a seemingly harmless street vendor.
Done everything that you would expect a person who would like citizenship in this country to be doing. Supporting his community, paying some taxes, and just being an overall good, law-abiding guy.
Carlos, the taco guy, also knew some of his customers may be struggling, so he helped out how he could.
I didn't have enough money, and he asked me how much I had, and I told him. So he said, don't worry about it. I took the money. I told him, okay, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll pay you. So I came back the next day, Sunday, to pay him, and he wouldn't take the money.
After what happened on Thursday, the work for this nonprofit still continues. There are food boxes that need to be handed out. There are plenty of families in need. And after what people saw happen
You
on
don't
the
need nothing.
campus, there are even more
I said with this
volunteers
Kinder, you don't need nothing.
Day like today, we don't have.
Because I had pulled out the salt, pepper, and the garlic.
Was really responded and onto.
And then I saw the Kinders. I forgot about it. I said, shoot, I don't need all that.
And the volunteers were needed today. Thousands showed up, like they do every Friday, to grab food and necessities to get them. Everyone here knowing this latest arrest will likely add another family to this already long line.
the individuals that are being targeted are the head of households that are potentially going to inflict further economic harm on these families. And it's just, it's really despicable. It's really the most inhumane thing I've ever seen in my life.
In North Bay, Chris Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, the Justice Department says it's releasing millions of Epstein files, but not all of them.
The DOJ says some 200,000 files will not be released today. They're citing what they're calling legal grounds. Meanwhile, the department is releasing more than 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000
coffee I made yesterday.
from the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein.
I didn't drink
Attorneys for Epstein
most of it.
tell ABC News the names and
So
identifying
this morning I put some ice in it.
do
Mine.
appear unredacted in the document.
You talking good? Good, tastes so good. Oh my God! I said this is delicious. Sheesh.
And new video of a hot dog rescue. What first responders did to save this group of pups.
And all new at 6, how a nonprofit is teaming up with youth organizations like the Boy Scouts to honor the American flag. We hear from the veteran behind the Guardians of Old Glory.
Next Jeopardy! What do these champs think of this special exhibition game?
Crazy, unexpected.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 7.
I hate corporate PAC money. The corporate PAC is not a person. The corporate
You make
PAC
it
does
so?
not care about California.
No, I'm gonna get your pants.
Oh, yeah, that's what. Okay.
The corporations that are making their life more expensive, they like it that way. California needs to listen to California citizens that way. That's why we have to bring corporate PAC money. I'm Tom Steyer. Let's get back to basics and make California affordable.
After a car accident, beware of insurance companies bearing small checks. You may feel pressure to settle too soon and for too little money. Choose Jacoby & Myers. Quick turn low insurance offers into big settlements. Jacoby & Myers, because everyone deserves justice. It's the 0-0-0 sale at Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. That's 0 installation costs, 0 money down, 0 payments with no interest for up to a year.
You're ready for a new bathroom, but you don't want the hassle of a weeks-long construction nightmare. With your local experts at Jacuzzi Bath Remodel, you'll be in the bath of your dreams in just one day. Jacuzzi's been a trusted name for 70 years, and from your very first call, our hometown team will give you the genuine jacuzzi experience you want at a price your wallet will love. And if safety's on your mind, no worries. We make it easy to convert your old tub to a beautiful new walk-in shower with slip-resistant floors, grab bars, and more.
Call now and get 0
See, I
installation
just learned
costs,
something.
0 money down, 0 payments.
I wouldn't have thought to did that.
Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-384-4034.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
800-384-4034. Call now.
Good news. Frontier is joining Verizon, bringing wildly fast fiber internet together with America's best 5G network. More ways to connect on the go.
Stay with me now.
Nice. At home. Play me now. As at work. With incredible speeds, reliability, and big savings.
You know what? I need some baking powder,
Better
but
together.
I can probably grab it if it's grabbable.
Health insurance shouldn't come with a plot twist. Covered California makes it easy to find coverage that's simple, clear, and surprise-free. Let's find your plans together.
Jacoby & Myers was founded in 1972 on the belief that everyone deserves justice. And for over 50 years, we've provided our clients the legal representation and recovery they need to rebuild their lives. If you've been injured, call us today because you deserve justice.
Students at St. Genevieve Parish Schools in Panorama City holding their Big Purple rally today will get the attention of Governor Newsom. They're urging the state to opt into the new federal tax credit scholarship program. The money for things like private school tuition and AP testing becomes available in 2027. Each state's governor must choose to opt in or
Drink some of my iced coffee.
Governor Newsom understands how to do that. Some people may not be able to fully reach the potential at public schools, and some people aren't able to afford private schools once they reach
Ooh, that's good.
schools. So that them being able to have the opportunity to attend these private schools can really help them reach their full potential
Residents aim to collect signatures on 15,000 purple postcards. Then they will mail them all at once to Sacramento. They say they chose the color purple and mixed with red and blue as a symbol of unity.
A successful ending to a dramatic triple dog rescue in a remote canyon of Santa Clarita. 2 search and rescue team members happened to be in the area near Bouquet Canyon Road when they heard barking. After a very steep climb, they spotted a dog, which led them to 2 other dogs. One of them, a big pit bull, had gotten stuck on the side of the hill. The 2 smaller dogs didn't abandon their buddy. The rescuers called for additional help and some hot dogs to coax the dogs to safety. Turns out the dogs had wandered about 6 miles away from home. They were happy to reunite with their family.
We are monitoring breaking news out of downtown Los Angeles.
Live look from Air 7, right near the Federal Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles. Protesters in the streets.
Which one do you think is better?
Looks like,
Okay, it don't matter. I just need a tablespoon.
Will be declared. More coverage coming up.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Dallas Race. Many areas near 90 degrees today.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Tonight from Tell Me Lies, Jackson White and the one and only Martin Short. So join us for a completely mental evening after the late news on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
You know, don't even give me a tablespoon. Give me a regular spoon if you have
on
it.
your side, and you guys have done so many great things for so many people. If they can't do it, nobody can.
7 is on your side.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your safety back and your safety check. Incredible value. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox.
Current qualified lessees can get this 2026 Equinox for around $240. Southern California dealers.
Absolutely amazingly divine.
I thought I was going to heaven. You have to come see it.
Multiple times. It's worth everything.
Make sure you see it. Make sure you see it.
Shane Young returns to Greater Los Angeles.
Yeah. That should be good. That should be good.
Every day evolves.
And more of what you love.
More storage and more power. More comfort and more choices.
Yes, sir.
Even more years on that precious mattress warranty.
Perfect.
All for hundreds less than the competition.
I cannot tell a lie. Bob's is the obvious choice.
When you find the better choice, there's only one thing to say.
Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna season one more again.
You're drowning in bills with no lifeline in sight. After an accident, you need help. Don't waste time. Call the
That should
offices of
do
Larry
it.
H. Carper right away.
We should be good in the house.
Because we believe no one
Yes,
for less
sir.
than what's right. Consultations are always free, and you pay nothing.
I want to mix these up.
Call Larry H. Parker. We'll
Get
fight
them nice and
you.
seasoned
I'm the world's greatest advertisement
for the
for the
reason.
hottest new super drug that makes you effortlessly beautiful.
Updating breaking news right now. Air 7 over downtown Los Angeles. This is near the Federal Detention Center.
Oh,
Protesters
hey.
gathered here. A citywide tactical alert
don't give
has
you
now
much,
been
huh?
issued. Spring Street between Temple and First Street now closed. You see LAPD officers there making contact with protesters who have now been ordered to leave that area.
And this is the Metropolitan Detention Center here. This is on Alameda Street, just next door to near the Federal Building. And what you've got here is a skirmish line of LA police officers that they've been called in now, and a bus that has been kind of detained in the middle of the street there by the demonstrators. They're tagging it. No harm that we know of has come to anybody on the bus. We don't know if everybody's been taken off or what's happening there, but the bus is stopped. 2 buses actually, and we're going to see if they're going to allow traffic through. This is, for all intents and purposes, an unlawful assembly, and very shortly we can expect the LAPD to move in and get those people to move.
It's
in
gonna be
whatever
good.
they see fit,
Ooh,
we'll see
you
how
gonna
that
be
shakes out. We'll keep an eye on this and report back to you
Nice and
as
tasty.
we will certainly get to it. In the meantime, February 1st is
Nothing
on
but
Sunday.
flavor.
We're wrapping up January with a sizzle.
All in the
It's gonna get pretty
crevices.
warm across Southern California.
Chief Meteorologist Dallas
understand
Range
me?
tracking all those details.
Michelle, it
They're
was
gonna
hot
be
today. We didn't get a record break here, downtown.
yeah.
We were 84, the record was 85.
be
And
nice.
for tomorrow, the record breaking high would be 91. I don't think we're going to see that, but look at that sunshine. Temperatures easily in the mid-80s, 85, 86 degrees.
They're gonna
Sunday
be
is a
nice
little bit cooler.
and
There's a front coming through.
Oh, yeah.
And that will take the wind flow onshore, maybe
Oh,
a few
yeah.
morning clouds. But it's still way above normal. The normal high on Sunday is 68 degrees for this time of the year. Does cool off a little bit more on Monday.
Let me wash my hands.
Baby,
letty,
with 86 downtown
Is the
and
oven still
87
on?
Thursday.
Cranked
So
it up.
again,
Yes,
looks like
ma'am.
these temperatures are going to remain very, very
nice and
warm,
hot.
right on for the next 7-day period.
Nice and
And at this time, the selling market, folks at home, I have no rain in the forecast at this time.
All right, well, that sounds like good news. No umbrellas for us. All right, thank you, Dallas. Let's go ahead and turn our attention now to sports. A lot happening out there for Sandoval with Michelle Pepper.
Hey guys, obviously I wanted to be coming to you to tell you about the Rams going to the Super Bowl. Instead, we're talking about coaching changes where one man doesn't cost a team a win, but special teams is the Achilles heel to the Rams this season. When you look at wide receiver Xavier Smith, the man that they call X, he's why they're not going to the Super Bowl on that muff punt. We've already addressed it with this man right behind me, a new coach for the special teams. That's Robert Benson. He's widely considered a special teams guru in the NFL. He's now going to be the Rams special teams coordinator. He spent 10 years as a player, but he's coached with the Patriots, Colts, and Browns. The Rams welcome him because they certainly underperformed. Case in point, the block punts. They've had punt blocks, block kicks, muff punt blocks in Seattle. It's really safe to say 4 of the team's 5 losses in the regular season had a special teams mistake. The good news is that man right there was once voted the special teams player of the year in 2013 with the 49ers. So Ram fans, if you need a great team to cheer for, may I suggest the UCLA women's basketball team. Ranked 2nd in the country. They've won 14 straight games. They beat ranked teams in 5 straight games by an average of 33 points. But that said, last night they beat unranked Illinois by just 13. Perhaps they were looking forward to their highly anticipated game on Sunday against 8th ranked Iowa. It seems like the Hawkeyes were looking past unranked USC last night at the Galen Center because the Trojans were they led by as many as 22 points. They won it by 12. Despite last night's game, they got a on Sunday.
You know, both teams are going to be, arguably among the most consistent basketball in the conference. You know, they obviously hit a stumble last night in their game versus USC. I shouldn't have to motivate very much for Sunday's game. It's pretty much the top 2 teams in the conference have a chance to battle it out on our home court. Very different styles of play, so it's going to be who can assert their will and play the game that they in the way that they want to play it.
Corey Close there, and join us for more NBA primetime on ABC 7 Ball. The Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets in the Battle of Texas. Coverage starts with the NBA tip-off show at 5. After the game, Hall of Famer Michael Cooper and the 2-time NBA champion Norm Nixon join Rob Fukuzaki for Slam Dunk. Meantime, President Trump is adding another sporting event as part of America's 250th birthday celebration. Already, he has UFC that's set to fight on the White House lawn on June 14th. His 80th birthday. Now, IndyCar will race through the streets of our nation's capital. Trump issuing an executive order for the Freedom 250 to be part of the 250th anniversary. The U.S. will have its first motor race event ever at the National Mall. Indy adding the 18th race and is all set on August 21st. Most of the grounds will be free admission. The course has yet to be finalized, but certainly a red, white, and blue patriotic thing. And speaking of red, white, and blue, Lindsey Vonn, horrible crash, the Olympic medalist, could put her Olympic comeback in jeopardy. We'll show you that on Eyewitness News at 6. Mark and Michelle.
All right, Kurt, thank you. We'll be right back with an update for you on the anti-ICE protest underway in downtown Los Angeles. wheel.
Right here on ABC7. Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. Really? We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. It's not a trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Free fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called yet? Because your internet is forever. This ad ends now.
Jimmy the Band here. You know, I thought growing up would be the worst. But then I found a way to hack with all of it. It's called AAA. With AAA, it's all about perks. Just like being a kid. Except with better snacks and no
45 minutes from now,
I'm a very active
it will be
that likes to move
7
around
o'clock.
and go. The pain I was in was really excruciating. I was basically heading towards a sedentary lifestyle. I had really tried everything,
Yeah.
but I quickly lost hope with all of the
It
things
will be in time
and when I found a
to.
good feed system,
All right, let's clean our mess up.
changed everything. It brought me back to life. I have my active lifestyle back.
You too can get back on the road sequence from a good feed store. You know what makes my firm different? We focus on you. We focus on telling your story, how this accident has impacted your life, your family, and your future. And when we tell your story to the insurance companies, we tell a story that demands action. When you're more than just a case number, that's when real results happen. At Sweet James, if you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, we deliver results that matter because your recovery is our priority. So if you or a loved one have been hurt in an accident, call now for a free consultation.
Now's the time to save during the annual clearance event at Matheson. We have over 196 in stock.
Yes.
Sales you'll love. Values like this are hard to find. Take your pick. These modern dining sets are just $3.99. This one features a wood grain finish and 4 upholstered side chairs. This set has a durable full marble top and 4 side chairs. Your choice just $3.99 with fast free delivery. Come save with the annual clearance event at your furniture superstore in Matheson.
Ensuring life's journey and experiences along the way.
Screw over and I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna go to my room. That's okay.
Updating breaking news, Air 7 over downtown LA. This is near the Federal Detention Center, where you can see protesters are outside at the intersection here of Aliso and Alameda Streets, right outside the federal building. Kind of a traffic jam. These buses are just trying to get through the area and ended up getting caught here. And what you're seeing is the LAPD has now issued a citywide tactical alert, and a dispersal order has been issued.
Yeah, it appears that many of the protesters, though, several hundred, I would assume, have not dispersed yet, and that dispersal order and tactical alert has been underway now for about 10 or 15 minutes. So this is efforts that we're seeing here by the LAPD that has been called in to try to get these demonstrators who have been here throughout the day protesting ICE, get this crowd to finally go home tonight.
Again, this is a few hundred of the many thousands of people who marched through downtown Los Angeles this afternoon in protest against
Want a
ICE,
carrot?
the killings of American citizens in Minnesota, as well as the raids that are ongoing here in Southern California and across the country. And so it has been, throughout the day, a peaceful event until right around 5 o'clock tonight. We're right outside the Metropolitan Detention Center, which is where many detainees are held under conditions that many have described as inhumane, where there was violence. There were attacks on the building, there were objects thrown at the officers guarding the building, and that has necessitated this response by the LAPD that is now moving people out. More news from downtown Los Angeles coming up. Eyewitness News at 6 is next.
Breaking news.
Top stories.
The Southland's best weather.
And LA's #1 sports.
Yeah, we got that.
ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
As life changes, so do we. Our bodies, our needs, our goals. At Keck Medicine of USC, we deliver advanced care, partnering with you at every step. Keck Medicine of USC. Together, we are limitless.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers, but at the core, this is a family business.
Our family watching out for your family. Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
We begin today with breaking news. When breaking news happens, find out instantly with the ABC 7 Los Angeles app. Get customized alerts for your neighborhood. The top stories and news you want to see. Stream Eyewitness News 24/7, wherever you want it, whenever you want it. Watch exclusive video on demand anytime.
It's a while back.
Plus the most accurate weather forecast is at your fingertips.
Today we get some few lightning strikes.
The ABC 7 Los Angeles app, LA's #1 news app. Download it now.
Save 25% on ticket face value with a savings coupon for participating Walmart stores. See savings coupon for details. Coming to Angel Stadium this weekend.
I can use that grease for fries. Some
Is
fries.
what makes your life meaningful. At Ultimate, we get that. We make your health our priority, so you can focus on enjoying those treasured moments. With comprehensive health services under one roof, you can get your lab work done, take your kids to the pediatrician, and pick up dad's prescriptions all in one visit, giving you more time to do what you love. Feel healthy at any age with Ultimate.
Don't miss this stunning display of real mummies. Experience the most magical, mythical, and chillingly authentic exhibition of the year. A must-see. Mummies of the World.
Opens February 7th at the California Science Center.
Hey, you made it!
I told you I would.
You ready?
Yes, time to stretch.
Okay, let's stretch. 1 in 4 adults sleep for 8+ hours daily. This year, I challenged my friends to move more. Okay, so how long do you think we've been walking? 35.
I'll be back when I pull them wings out the oven.
Just 20 minutes a day helps reduce stress.
I'm back. I decided to do French fries. So I got my grease heating up, and I got a few French fries. I'm going to fry. Yeah. Gotta have me a complete meal. A complete meal. You understand me? Where am I on battery life? 6. Oof. Telling you, boy, be having your camera on and all that, that drains your battery like crazy. So I'm hoping I can finish this to the end and show y'all the finished product, but we got a ways to go. We got a little bit over 30 minutes until my wings are done. You know, so I figured by the time this grease get hot, I throw these fries in there. A little bit after that, them wings should be done. And then, you know, I got to do my mukbang, cause I be mukbanging. Ooh, I be mukbanging on food. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, don't pay me no never mind. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'ma dip I'ma douse my wings with that hot sauce. And then put a little blue cheese. Ooh. And then grab me a French fry and dip it in that ketchup. Oh, come on. That's, you better ask somebody. Anyway.
Lemon spoke immediately after his release, and Eyewitness reporter Carlos Granda is live in the newsroom with those.
I'll be back.
Carlos.
It's the best time to make it your things. Corolla Hybrids deliver sleek design, intuitive tech, and an amazing 531-mile driving range. Right now,
Yes, sir.
$59 a month, only $259 a month. So hurry in. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, man, you know, I thought growing up would be the worst. Bills, responsibility, pants. But then I found
insurance and roadside assistance? Hey, yep. It's cool. I've got AAA. And don't forget, epic discounts.
I'm gonna take them.
With AAA, it pays to be a member. A little more whipped cream, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. Oh, MG.
A corporate PAC is not a person. A corporate PAC does not care about California.
Man.
The thing they care about as a PAC is their bottom line. As
Oh.
I will work my tail off to ban corporate PAC money.
Let me show you what I put on them.
The corporations who are making your life too
As soon as I took them out the grease,
California needs to listen.
this is what I put on them.
That's why we have to ban corporate PAC money. I'm Tom Steyer. Let's get back to basics and make California
Man.
It looked like she fought, like she was talking from the grave. Tonight,
That's it. I just, as soon as they came out, I just sprinkled, and then tossed them. Oh my God. But these are fried extra hard. These are crispy, my brother. Oh yeah. Come on now. Look at that. Look how crispy that look. Crunch.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your chance to give back. And your safety check.
They got that seasoned salt on it. Man.
All at an incredible
Oh my God.
It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox.
You need you some of these. I just got done flipping over my chicken.
For around $249 a month. Together, let's drive.
Think I'm gonna give it.
California Chevy dealers. ABC7 Salute, sponsored by your Southern California Chevy dealers. Together,
I'll
let's
check them at
drive.
7 o'clock. I'll take another look. I sprayed a little canola oil on them, just a little bit to keep that moisture. But I don't want too much moisture, but I want them to be nice and crispy, you know.
Simple yet profound mission to honor the American flag.
Eyewitness News reporter Nico Kazori tells us how Guardians of Old Glory teams up with youth organizations to fulfill their mission.
Jay Gal comes from a family of serving, from his dad,
Mm,
grandfather,
These
uncle,
fries
and
are
now
hidden.
his kids. They've all
Something,
served in the
man.
military
These are
and
on a
given
different
back.
level,
It's in their
y'all.
nature.
That seasoned salt make your fries. I mean, just take them to a whole different level.
It wasn't difficult for this patriot to come up with a concept for his nonprofit, Guardians of Old Glory.
We raise money to buy American-made flags to give to the youth organizations throughout the U.S., wherever, such as the Boy Scouts and the ROTC programs. And then they take those flags that we give them, and they go to their community and replace those tattered out, worn out flags that need to be replaced in their neighborhoods for free.
The nonprofit raises money to replace the worn-out flags with new ones for free. Participants are dedicated to preserving the American flag through community service and youth leadership.
When there's a flag that needs to be replaced or retired, a lot of times there's things that, reasons that they can't replace it. It could be money, it could be time, or just circumstances we don't know. And so we like to help them without any judgment.
I think it's a great idea because, like, a lot of old flags, like, they tend to fall apart, and we want to show them the respect that they deserve, especially because it's our nation, you know, it's our country, and they deserve respect.
The group believes through simple acts of replacing a worn-out flag, a spark of pride ignites. What begins as an effort to restore a symbol of freedom grows into something much more. Nico Kazori, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Let's get you back to that breaking news in downtown Los Angeles. The crowd has now been pushed back on Alameda Street towards First Street. That is a major thoroughfare in Little Tokyo. From what we understand, members of the crowd have been throwing smoke bombs of some sort at the police line. And as a result, the LAPD has given less than lethal permission to the officers that are on that line. There you see some items still being thrown at officers, so less than lethal could be used here. And we're also observing that the LA SWAT team's Bearcat has arrived on the scene. So they're starting to load up, bring more personnel in to handle this crowd. And as sun goes down, as often we see these crowds become more and more violent, the LAPD is trying to handle them.
Okay, and more on this later tonight. Thanks for joining us for Eyewitness News at 6.
Well, there's tonight with David Muir. It's coming up next. The latest on this protest at 11.
Tonight, the breaking news just as we come on the air tonight, the major anti-ICE protests unfolding across the country at this hour. Former CNN host Don Lemon arrested in court just moments ago. And actress Catherine O'Hara has died. What we've learned tonight. First, the images coming in at this hour. Tens of thousands of people in the streets of Minneapolis protesting against ICE and against President Trump's immigration crackdown. Similar scenes from Los Angeles to Raleigh to New York. Also, independent journalist Don Lemon arrested.
I'm not part of the group. I'm just here to photograph the other journalists.
Lemon in court moments ago. Matt Rivers on the news just coming in now from Minneapolis. Also breaking tonight, the Justice Department releasing an avalanche of files linked to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. More than 3 million pages of documents released tonight. President Trump's name referenced hundreds of times. But what the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche is now saying about the president and Jeffrey Epstein. Tonight, we're also watching this new storm about to hit, slamming parts of the East, Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, states of emergency at this hour. Blizzard conditions expected, record-setting snow, and the track as it gets closer to the Northeast. Lee Goldberg has the forecast. Tonight here, the tributes pouring in for award-winning actress Catherine O'Hara. A comedy legend, so many iconic roles from Home Alone to Best in Show to Beetlejuice, then Schitt's Creek, and most recently, The Studio. We'll look back at her career and what we've learned about her sudden passing. And tonight here, her Home Alone co-star Macaulay Culkin with an emotional message. In New York City, will alleged CEO killer Luigi Mangione face the death penalty? What a judge has decided tonight. This evening, President Trump reveals his pick to replace Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Tonight, the Republican senator standing in the way, and what he says must happen before this moves forward.
I put a little season salt on the
a horrific scene in an ER.
It's so
The
good.
dramatic
I can't stop
video,
eating.
the deadly police shooting, a man armed with a sharp object. And tonight, just days before the Winter Olympics now, American skier Lindsey Vonn crashing, airlifted from the slopes. Her condition right here tonight.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We begin tonight here with the breaking news. Major protests across the U.S. playing out at this hour. Demonstrations against ICE and against President Trump's immigration crackdown. The end of his country, tens of thousands of people in the streets of Minneapolis braving the brutal cold. Part of a nationwide protest. Tonight, similar scenes playing out from Los Angeles to Raleigh to New York. It comes as federal agents arrest former CNN anchor and now independent journalist Don Lemon. Lemon was inside a church in St. Paul. He was reporting when protesters interrupted that church service, upset over a pastor's job with ICE. Authorities also arresting independent journalist Georgia Ford. She captured the moment when a masked agent can be seen in the window of her home, showing up looking for her. That former CNN anchor Don Lemon in court just moments ago, and ABC's Matt Rivers leads us off with the breaking news now from Minneapolis tonight.
Tonight, massive protests in Minneapolis. Tens of thousands marching through the streets of downtown. People are out here taking to the streets, raising the freedom flag with a clear message. They don't approve of the ICE crackdown in their community. Students walking out of class, some businesses closing in solidarity, part of nationwide so-called ICE Out protests. A sea of protesters from Minneapolis to Los Angeles to San Francisco and New York City. With tensions soaring, tonight the Justice Department now launching a federal investigation into the killing of ICU nurse Alex Preddy. The Deputy Attorney General acknowledging that includes a civil rights investigation.
We're looking at everything that would shed light on what happened that day and in the days and weeks leading up to what happened. Pardon me, sir. Sorry about that.
And tonight, federal agents arresting former CNN anchor and now independent journalist Don Lemon and 3 more people in connection with this church protest in St. Paul, Minnesota. Anti-ICE protesters disrupting Sunday service nearly 2 weeks ago, where one of the pastors is also the director of an ICE field
Looking
office.
awfully brown. You said at 7. What time?
Well, it should be brown.
Lemon was
I want it to be
inside
brown because it's been 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost done.
Sources telling ABC News Lemon was arrested at a Beverly Hills hotel overnight where he was covering the Grammy Awards. Authorities also arresting independent journalist Georgia Ford.
Agents are at my door right now.
She captured video showing masked agents peering through her front window.
We have
The journalist live streaming as she was taken into custody.
when you can just be arrested for being a member of the press. We've seen all these violations. All right, you guys, I gotta go. They're knocking.
Late today, Ford was released from custody. Attorney General Pam Bondi saying the arrests happened at her direction, calling this in a social media post a, quote, coordinated attack at that church.
You have the right to worship freely and safely. And if I haven't been clear already, if you violate that sacred right, we are coming after you.
Lemon's legal team firing back, calling it an unprecedented attack on the First Amendment. A federal judge had previously rejected the DOJ's attempt to charge Lemon, finding no evidence of criminal behavior. And just moments ago, Lemon making his first court appearance in Los Angeles. The indictment just unsealed, alleging Lemon and others went into the church and occupied space, physically obstructing those inside. The judge ordering Lemon be released. Lemon addressing reporters outside court.
I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now, and I will not be silent. I look forward to my day in court.
Back here in Minneapolis tonight, tens of thousands taking to the streets, demanding change.
Are you hopeful things are going to change?
I'm hopeful and skeptical. I'm hopeful they'll change, but after listening to Trump this morning saying, no, they're not backing down, who do you believe? Holman or him? I don't know.
And David, it was just 24 hours ago that U.S. Border Czar Tom Homan suggested that a drawdown in federal agents was coming. But overnight, President Trump, talking about this issue, asked if the federal operation was pulling back. He said no, not at all.
That's right. David? Matt Rivers leading us off tonight from Minneapolis. Matt, thank you. Also breaking tonight, the Justice Department releasing more than 3 million pages of documents related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump's name referenced hundreds of times. But what the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche is saying tonight about the president and Jeffrey Epstein. Here's Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, the Justice Department releasing more than 3 million pages of documents in the FBI's investigation into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche declaring they have now fully complied with the law.
Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review process to ensure transparency to the American people.
In a letter to Congress, Blanche and Attorney General Pam Bondi acknowledged approximately 200,000 pages have been redacted or withheld based on various privileges. DOJ says they're withholding nearly 3 million other documents for various reasons, including victim privacy, because they contain images of child sexual abuse. And critics point out today's release comes 40 days after DOJ was required by law to hand over the files. I asked the Deputy Attorney General, who used to be President Trump's personal lawyer, whether all material related to the president had been released. Trump and Epstein were friends in the 1990s before they had a falling out.
Can you assure the American public that President Trump, like every other prominent person whose name came up in relation to the Epstein files, that all documents, photos, and anything relevant to him connected to the case are being released?
I mean, yes, I can assure that we complied with the statute, we complied with the act, and there is no, that we did not protect President Trump, we didn't protect or not protect anybody.
President Trump's name comes up thousands of times, mostly in news articles, but also in emails written by Epstein himself. Blanche today telling Fox News, in none of these communications, even when he's doing his best to disparage President Trump, did Epstein suggest President Trump had done anything criminal or had any inappropriate contact with any of his victims. The documents released today include records of unverified tips to investigators, including some uncorroborated information pertaining to President Trump, former President Clinton, and other high-profile individuals. Trump and Clinton have both denied any wrongdoing and any knowledge of Epstein's crimes. And the Justice Department says the tips led nowhere. The Deputy Attorney General insisting a review of the files did not uncover evidence anyone else should be charged with crimes.
I don't think that the public or you all are going to uncover men within the Epstein files that abuse women, unfortunately.
Today's release did offer evidence of Epstein's relationships with the rich and powerful, including Elon Musk. In a number of emails, Musk and Epstein seem to be discussing plans for Musk to visit Epstein's private island in the Caribbean. In one 2012 email, Musk asking, "What day night will be the wildest party on your island?" Musk says he never went to the island. The files released today indicate President Trump's current Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, apparently did plan a visit to Epstein's island. The men were neighbors in Manhattan. Lutnick recently said that in 2005, he decided he did not want anything to do with Epstein.
My wife and I decided that I will never be in the room with that disgusting person ever again. So I was never in the room with him socially, for business, or even philanthropy. If that guy was there, I wasn't going because he's gross.
But the newly released documents indicate that 7 years later, when Lutnick was visiting the Caribbean with his wife and other friends and family, he apparently emailed looking to set up a dinner on Epstein's island, writing, "Does Sunday evening sound good?" A few days later, Epstein's assistant sending Lutnick this message: "Jeffrey wished me to pass along the below to you. Nice seeing you." Tonight, the Commerce Department saying Secretary Lutnick had limited interactions with Mr. Epstein in the presence of his wife and has never been accused of wrongdoing. Tonight, a group of Epstein survivors releasing this statement. This latest release of Jeffrey Epstein is being sold as transparency, but what it actually does is expose survivors. Once again, survivors are having their names and identifying information exposed, while the men who abused us remain hidden and protected. That is outrageous. This is a betrayal of the very people this process is supposed to serve. The Deputy Attorney General predicted with such a large volume of material, there would be mistakes. He says the department has put in place a way for victims to contact DOJ for immediate redactions and other fixes. David?
Pierre Thomas on the developing headlines tonight. Pierre, thank you. We turn now to this major storm at this hour about to hit slamming parts of the East, Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, states of emergency already. Blizzard conditions are expected, record-setting snow in some places, and what the track does as you see it there is it moves right up into the Northeast. Let's get right to WABC Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg back with us here tonight. Hey, Lee.
Hey, David, and this punishing cold in the east driving this new winter storm. Look at the cold weather alerts from New Orleans all the way to West Palm Beach. And just to the north, the winter storm warnings, Georgia, the Carolinas, and into Virginia. It's already snowing inland, but this really takes shape tomorrow. Some of the heaviest snow later in the day into the evening, potentially blizzard conditions. Look at Augusta, Raleigh, Norfolk, all very heavy snow. But this doesn't hug the coast. It spares the northeast. Maybe a flake on the eastern end of Long Island, some light snow on the Cape. We get some wind and coastal flooding, but not the major snows. That's for the Carolinas. 6 to 12 inches of snow. Blizzard conditions even whiteout and brutally cold on the backside. 20s in Miami. The feel like reading on Sunday morning. It could have some flakes in Tampa with belt effect snow. David?
Lee Goldberg back with us tonight. Lee, thank you. We learned today that award-winning actress Catherine O'Hara has died. The Emmy-winning actress, her iconic roles. Tonight here, we look back at her extraordinary career. Catherine O'Hara was a comedic icon. Her grace, her wit, her physical comedy. O'Hara, an Emmy-winning actress, charming audiences for decades.
This wine is all full. Give me another glass.
Generations falling in love with her characters. She was the perfect, imperfect mother.
I'm pretty sure parents are supposed to put their children before themselves.
Oh, really? No, if airplane safety videos have taught me anything, David, it's that a mother puts her own mask on first.
Born and raised in Canada, she rose to fame there as part of the Second City Toronto comedy group.
Oh, look, an indoor outhouse.
Her breakout role in Beetlejuice in 1988.
I would rather talk about
That song and dance scene. It was on that movie set she would meet her husband, Bo Welch, a production designer, and Johnny Carson would ask about it.
This your boy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not trying to get too personal, but
Then perhaps her most famous role as the mother who forgot her son on Home Alone.
Did you close the garage?
that's it. I forgot to close the garage, that's it.
No, that's not it.
What else can we be forgetting?
She forgot her son when they left on vacation and then spent the whole movie trying to get back home to him.
Look, I have been awake for almost 60 hours. I'm tired and I'm dirty. I have been from Chicago to Paris to Dallas to... Where the hell am I?
Scrambled.
I am trying to get home to my 8-year-old son.
Mammoth.
And I don't care if I have to get out on your runway and hitchhike. If it costs me everything I own. If I have to sell my soul to the devil himself. I am going to get home to my son.
She would stay connected with actor Macaulay Culkin.
Thanks, Mama.
darling baby.
Years later, with him when he got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, reminiscing about one of those scenes.
The scene where I had to drag him upstairs to sleep in the attic because he'd misbehaved.
I don't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
I was supposed to say, then say it again. Maybe it'll happen. And I can't tell you how much that killed me. I could not wrap my head around saying something so horrific to this beautiful child. Of course, I was not yet a mother at the time, and I had no idea the kind of things that would come out of my mouth with my own 2 sons.
Catherine O'Hara's career spanning decades, the largely improvised movie Best in Show in 2000.
She was very popular back then. She had dozens of boyfriends.
Hundreds.
Actor Eugene Levy playing her husband, back together years later on Schitt's Creek.
Be careful, John, lest you suffer vertigo from the dizzying heights of your moral ground.
Husband and wife again.
So good of you to come.
John said we had no choice.
She would win an Emmy for that role.
Oh, and are the pillows feather or foam?
Yes.
Sorry, which one?
I don't care.
And just last year, she would earn 2 more Emmy nominations. One for The Last of Us, and one for her role in Seth Rogen's The Studio.
Who are all these people? I don't recognize any of them.
They're influencers. Most of them don't even go inside. They just make their red carpet TikToks and leave.
We learned today that Catherine O'Hara died at home in Los Angeles following a brief illness. Tonight here, Catherine O'Hara, in her own words.
Great at my age to be able to be goofy and have fun like this, and I should be so lucky to have that opportunity to still be doing that kind of, this kind of stuff.
Catherine O'Hara was just 71 years old. Later here with actor Macaulay Culkin, his emotional message tonight about his Home Alone mom and his friend all these years. That's later. In the meantime, we move on to the other news this Friday night. To alleged CEO killer Luigi Mangione, he will not face the death penalty. A federal judge dismissing a federal murder charge that made Brian Thompson's killing a capital offense. Mangione could face a maximum sentence now of life in prison. The judge also ruling today evidence seized from Mangione's backpack can be presented at his federal trial. Tonight, President Trump announcing his pick to take over as chair of the Federal Reserve, former Fed Governor Kevin Warsh. Warsh would replace current chair Jerome Powell. Trump has repeatedly targeted Powell over interest rates. Powell's term ends in May. Powell is now under criminal investigation. Tonight, Republican Senator Tom Tillis warning he plans to join the Democrats in opposing any Fed nomination until, quote, the DOJ's inquiry into Chairman Powell is fully and transparently resolved. When we come back here tonight, what Macaulay Culkin is saying about actress Catherine O'Hara. This is emotional, his message coming up. Also, the images tonight, the horrific scene. This is an ER in New York City. The deadly police shooting a man armed with a sharp object. Also, the chaotic airport takedown, a man rushing a TSA checkpoint, a traveler actually jumping in to stop him. And just days now before the Winter Olympics, Lindsey Vonn crashes. She's airlifted from the slopes to the hospital. We do have news on her condition coming in a moment here. We'll be right back.
Opening day, just like we used to. I love being out here with Sam again, especially at the big game. It's why I wanted more for my symptomatic obstructive HCM. So I asked my cardiologist about Camzyos. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved, and I can be more active. It's a difference I can feel, and he can see.
Camzyos is proven to reduce obstruction in the heart 4 times more. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking Camzyos, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy, as Camzyos may harm your unborn baby. Camzyos, first in its class to treat symptomatic OHCM.
It's great to be back.
Ask your cardiologist about Camzyos.
This is the moment your hair stops holding you back. You wear it down, and for the first time in a while, you like the way your part is falling. That shift doesn't happen overnight. It comes from sticking with a hair growth routine that works from the inside out. So when the flash flashes, you don't hesitate. You just enjoy the moment, because the difference isn't just in your hair. Start growing today at Nutrafol.com.
It's Ashley's President's Day sale. Discover incredible deals with Hot Buy starting at just $3.49. And save up to $1,000 off your entire purchase. Or take advantage of no-interest financing for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
I was born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them.
Now, with Bimzelx, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to get back to clearer skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx.
Tonight here, the troubling video just now released after that deadly police shooting at a hospital in New York City. Officers can be seen shouting to the man to drop what they thought was a knife in the ER in Brooklyn earlier this month. Police saying the man locked himself in that room with two people at a sharp object, threatening to kill staffers. Police say tasers did not work, prompting officers to open fire when he advanced towards them. Tonight, the video of a man being tackled during a security breach at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport. Police say Fabian Leon is seen on this video from last October, knocking down a TSA worker and rushing the checkpoint. The video just now released. A traveler actually stepping in and slamming him to the ground. A TSA agent surrounding him. He breaks away but gets taken down again and handcuffed. He now faces assault charges. When we come back tonight, Lindsey Vonn injured on the slopes, airlifted away. We do have news on her condition just days before the Olympics in a moment.
So I'm sensing a bit of tension between you two.
Well, our heart attack was a wake-up call, but I still feel like we could do more to avoid another one. Come on. I started eating kale. Kale. And I take statins, right? And we're hitting the gym. I'm worried it's not enough. I just want him to ask our doctor about Repatha.
Normally, I don't take sides, but you should listen to your heart.
Repatha plus a statin dramatically lowers LDL-C by 63% and drops the risk of having a heart attack by 27%. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
You were right. Our LDL-C is in a better place. And so are we.
Listen to your heart. Ask your doctor about Repatha. Well, look at you powering through. You're not slowing down. You're raising eyebrows. Oh, and speed limits, you're way past those. Because you're playing for keeps. In other words, you're in your prime. So keep it that way with Ensure. 30 grams of protein to support your muscles and your mindset. Ensure yourself.
We all need a little help sometimes, but asking, that's the hard part. Here's a little secret. If you need it, help can be everywhere. That's the power of therapy. And it's some of the best help you can get.
Entyvio is the only gut-focused treatment for moderate to severe Crohn's and UC. Gut-focused Entyvio works right where you need it to block inflammation in your gut. With a legacy of more than 10 years, Entyvio offers the experience you need, lasting relief and steroid-free remission. And some people experience rapid symptom relief. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. With Entyvio, you may be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Ask your doctor if Entyvio, including the Entyvio pen, is right for you.
Gut focus, Entyvio.
To the index with just days until the Winter Olympics, American skier Lindsey Vonn crashing in Switzerland. Vonn losing control after landing a jump and then crashing, airlifted to the hospital. We learned she injured her knee. Tonight, Vonn saying of the Olympics, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's a comeback. My Olympic dream is not over. When we come back here, what Macaulay Culkin is saying tonight about his home alone mom.
Doug. There it is, Limu, the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. To save people hundreds! Whoa.
That's good.
Looks like we're walking.
Let me check my battery life, y'all. Let's see what we working with. Oh, we got 40%. We might make it, y'all. We might make it. I just want to have enough battery life so I can show you the finished product. And then I'm going to douse it with that hot sauce.
As a gold medalist and world record holder, I'm at my best in here, but I also want the best in here, and that means only Eggland's best eggs. They provide lots
So
of winning
I'm gonna give
nutrition,
myself
and they always
10
become so fresh tasting and delicious. Eggland's
10
best.
minutes. So at 7:30, I'm gonna take the wings out at 7:30.
I beat my pain and congestion with new Mucinex Rapid.
Yes, sir.
Beat pain, congestion, and headaches. New Mucinex Rapid and Clear.
Hello, I'm Franklin Graham. As we post
You know what? I'm gonna put it on the cooking channel. What channel is the cooking channel? God, doggy.
It's not just here, but
Let
it's
me
around
see.
the world, and it seems
Dun,
like
dun,
everything can really
dun.
I can tell you.
Let me find the cooking channel, y'all. Let's see. Ooh. The Food Network. I love watching that channel. That's all I pretty much watch. I know I was watching the news, but I only maybe tune into the news maybe once a week. Just to kind of get a glimpse of what's going on in the world. But I don't know how people can listen to that stuff day in and day out. No wonder they out there rioting. They listen to all that garbage. All that false media news. Oh my God. If you lived up in the mountains, didn't have no Wi-Fi, no nothing, you would just live life peaceably. You wouldn't even know what's going on. Turn that news off. Watch the Food Network. Watch Shark Tank. You know, watch stuff that teaches you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of listening to MSNBC and Trump and Epstein. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I'm sorry.
Again, that's 1-800-455-9423. Call now.
Ugh. Some people, boy. Ooh. What channel is the Food Network on, y'all? I think I'm going the wrong way. I know I'm going the wrong way. Because I don't. Okay. It should be around here somewhere. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Now, I know I'm going the wrong way now. TNT. Okay, let's go back this way. Ooh. The Food Network. I like to learn. You know what? Right now I'm in a season of where I'm learning my seasons. You know, learning how to put certain seasons together. You know, that's an art, dog. I'm telling you. That's an art. But until then, until I make my own tone bone seasoning, that Kinder's Complete salt, pepper, and garlic, that, man, the smell is, oh my God. That's what I put on my chicken. Then I scored my chicken. Then I dried them real good, and but I should have did it yesterday so I can let them marinate overnight. Ooh, you talking good, but it's all good. I'm gonna enjoy them things. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. As you can see, I love to cook. I love cooking. I love barbecuing. And one day, I'm gonna start selling barbecue. All In Barbecue. Capital ALL dash capital N Barbecue. All In. All In Barbecue. Coming. It's coming. You just wait. It's coming. I promise.
Yeah, oxygen, people notice that. You feel a little bit pathetic.
If you ask me how I feel, I would say sad. You know, you sit and you think, oh, I can't go anywhere, or someone else has to drag your tank for you. I couldn't do anything with tanks. The tanks were awful. They couldn't keep up with me at all.
Now, don't manage a heavy tank when you leave the house. With an Inogen concentrator, you can get the oxygen you need. With a system that's so small and light, it goes almost anywhere.
I'm out again. I'm having fun. I golf 3 times a week. I'm loving life again. This Inogen has just meant so much to me.
I go out with my friends at least 4 or 5 times a week. Inogen allows me to do that. I haven't missed anything.
Oh man, what's the Food Network at, y'all? Am I missing it? Seems like it should have been before all that, but maybe not. I don't know.
Inogen portable oxygen systems are small and light, but they deliver the oxygen you need. Our lightest model weighs around 3
It can't be up this high.
8 inches tall. That's about the height of
I
a
refuse.
It's tiny.
3 pounds? That's a godsend. That will allow me to do what I need to do.
This Inogen is no heavier than what some of my purses are.
No, I missed it. I missed it, y'all.
12 hours of oxygen on a
Somewhere.
When you're on a tank,
I missed it somewhere, y'all. We're gonna go back down to the 300s.
I do not have to worry. Am I going to be out of
I know I missed
I
it.
have 10 hours worth of battery life. Where
Oh.
Imagine having oxygen in the size of this. I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
Inogen portable oxygen systems are amazingly small, but they are mighty with up to 6 pulse dose flow cells. Inogen systems are FDA cleared Class 2 medical devices.
I'm probably going too fast and I'm missing it, y'all. I'm trying to find the Food Network, y'all. Come on, where you at? Food Network.
Supplemental oxygen therapy. When you got the news, it was probably a shock. When the tanks or stationary
Where is you at?
it hit you. Life would never be the same. From then on, it was like being attached to a ball and chain. If you feel like that, now there's another way. Inogen is the #1 brand in portable oxygen concentrators with patients. Inogen systems can be a transformation for people who are stuck at home simply because they need oxygen. Inogen helps make it easy to lead the active
You mean to tell me
I call it my trusty little Inogen. Takes me many miles.
Food Network? Where are you? Where is you at?
Pulls it through and
Hey.
creates the oxygen just like a big concentrator would do in your home. It's simple.
This is my Inogen. It's very easy to use. This is the one case that you can throw over your shoulder. And it's simple to operate. You just take it out of the
Interesting.
When you want to recharge your battery, you just take the battery off, and then you put it in this little charger, and poof, it'll charge up. A baby could run it.
Oh, here we go, y'all. I didn't go down. Okay, here we go. I found it, y'all. Good night. It's 2:31. I didn't come down far enough.
Sorry. Next time, though.
Let's
Potato
learn.
starch is nice. You could definitely see the crunch. K-pop sticky sauce.
Ooh, barbecue
that we make.
fried ribs. Oh my
Sesame
God.
seeds, green onion.
Those look delicious. Oh my God.
I can see why the hybrid you created, putting that Texas barbecue sauce in there and taking on hot barbecue sauce brings the two sides together. This is outstanding.
Can you email me the recipe?
I'll send you the tape. 5 minutes on K-Pops.
This thing's on point.
One of my
Get
good
ready.
buddies, you guys grocery games. Roger,
Get
it's
ready.
you guys grocery games. I think that's a win. It's fun to take it.
Get ready.
Dan. This place is
Get
here forever.
ready.
That's testaments how good their food is.
You worked here, right?
I worked here for 10 years as a
My
server.
wing
And
already.
met my wife and co-creator, Jamie
Yeah,
Andrew,
yeah.
as well. Imagine a sitcom set in a restaurant where I play all the characters. Aaron allowed us to take photos of different spots to use them because we shoot on green screen. When you're in Bistro,
I get the brick.
yeah, you're in Boneyard Bistro.
It just goes to show, Chef, the heart you have, and on top of it, the food is rock star. And noodles. Today I had the smoked brisket with Dan Dan noodles. It's just a perfect combination.
I had Dan Dan noodles one night, and I was like, this is good, but
Brisket would take this another level.
I still dream about this brisket.
Let's see it.
our mustard pickle juice slather, salt and pepper, little garlic in it.
Go on at 250, 8 to 10 hours.
And then we will dice them up. This is the marinade
right.
for the cooked brisket. Okay? Texas barbecue sauce, hoisin, Shaoxing, wine, dark soy, 5 spice.
How long is this going to marinate?
A couple hours to overnight.
Next up,
The Dan Dan sauce, oil, shallots,
Szechuan peppercorn,
crushed garlic, star anise, clove,
cinnamon. Let that bloom.
for about 45 minutes. To finish the oil, sesame seeds,
Salt and sugar.
then the mixture of chilies. Strain off all the solids.
Hit it, Chef.
We are going to make the final Dan Dan sauce. That's the chili oil we made. Some tamari.
Oh, we can have it today.
Yeah, let's have it today. Tahini,
Just a touch more of the Szechuan peppercorn ground up.
sugar, and 5 spice. Dangerous.
You ready to make Dan Dan?
Some oil, that marinated brisket, drop the noodles, the Dan Dan sauce, noodles out with some water, green onion, some sesame seeds, and then we plate up. A little crunchy garlic, little scallion.
I've had a lot of Dan Dan noodles, usually done with like ground pork. This right here, got tender brisket, a little touch of the smokiness, gives another depth to it that you typically don't get. If you're a Mala fan, like if you like that little numb tongue, this is your buddy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you.
Let's drop the spoon good.
Dan Dan Papaya 4.
The Dan Dan.
Amazing.
Boom!
You know, chefs, for you to have the ability to put the two of them together is a gift. Dynamite. Up next, a husband and wife duo in Cincinnati. Watch out for these two. Going gourmet with their burgers. That's not really a burger.
Finish
An extra
product, y'all.
with their chicken. That is some of the
Come on
crunchiest
now.
I've ever had.
I want to be Amish, or the fact that I find an Amish suitor. I've heard that Amish dating is very simple.
Actually, my nipples pierced.
Suddenly Amish, Tuesday at 10 on TLC.
To test the toughness of the 3-row Kia Sorento X-Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, we recreated some of the wettest springs,
Oh my God!
hottest summers.
Gotta shake it up. Because all the good stuff settles to the bottom. So make sure you shake your hot sauce up to get the full flavor. You know what I'm saying?
These 3-row SUVs
All right, Father God.
unstoppable.
Gotta pray over my food.
Movement that inspires.
Because I gotta ask you to bless this
With
food.
Chewy
in the name of
Pharmacy,
Elohim, my
save
body,
20%
everything in this
and make
food that
every
might be
pet
helpful to
a
my
healthy
body.
pet.
Father God,
Get
I thank
quality
you for
meds
this
to help
food,
with
for the
anything.
nourishment of
Fleas,
my body.
allergies,
In the
or
name of
recoveries.
Elohim,
Delivered
I
fast.
ask you to bless this food.
For great prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna taste it. I think I'm gonna do a drum first. I think I'll do a drum. Oh my God, it's nice and well done. Man, here we go. Here we go. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? I'm dousing it.
Hi, Alice. I'm here for
Your new prescription? Your refill. Indigestion again. Aisle 3. Joint support. Aisle 6.
Look at that. Straight to the bone. Straight to the bone. That's when you know they well done.
See you next time, Alice.
I'll see you.
Lord, have mercy. Oh my God.
Walgreens.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh my God.
Over 20 grams
That's
of
good, y'all.
veggies for just $3.99.
$3.99.
I mean, it's crispy. The meat is not dry. It's going straight to the bone.
Hamnet is the Golden
Ah.
Globe winner for Best Picture of the Year.
Look at that.
Capturing hearts
You ain't got to struggle with it.
Now it's been nominated for 8 Academy Awards.
That's tendernism.
That's rated PG-13, now playing in theaters everywhere.
Big East
Mm.
basketball is on TNT Sports.
Oh yeah. This
UConn take on DePaul.
is jamming.
On TV and stream on HBO Max.
I'm gonna really enjoy them flats, cause I don't really like drums. But when they're small like this, like these party wings, and fried extra hard, I can tolerate the drums. This is good.
They opened in 2018, but I
Mm.
love so much
Oh.
about this super couple. They've cooked for various restaurants
Crispy.
in this area
This-
and around the country, and finally opened their own joint. This is Sacred Beast.
The skin is crispy.
Three hot ones in the window.
Oh yeah.
Whether you're in the mood for a breakfast all day or for a burger, it's going to be fantastic.
Seasoned to perfection.
Like a diner and a French bistro collided.
Yeah, and it's very different.
Seasoned to perfection.
Happened when high-end chefs Bridget and Jeremy Lee jumped into their own kind of joint.
We both had been cooking fine dining, and we had two
Damn.
kids, and we wanted restaurants.
So much
that
flavor, I don't want to
we
give
could
up the
eat
bone.
as a family, using all those culinary skills we developed and putting them into things that are
Hey.
approachable to everyone.
I dig it. What are we making today?
I want to get all
French burger.
That's my kind of name.
all the meat.
Cheese, caramelized onions, a poivre, and more than.
That was too good.
With a fork and knife.
And a bit.
That was
A dirty
delicious.
French burger. It's something that you're only going to get at
Mm.
Sacred Beast.
It's your perfect comfort
Mm.
dish.
Now this
Okay, I'm gonna do another drum because I want to save my flats for last because those are my favorite.
What else we have in here?
Whole chicken and chicken.
I
nuggets.
wish I could just get a whole bag of
So this
flats.
is just your basic beer clock.
I'll be a
carrot,
happy
celery.
man.
We're gonna let this go.
Okay, let's do another drum.
And we
Get these drums out the
Now we're
way.
gonna make the neck bone gravy.
Let's
First,
douse
we
him.
have some canola oil, a little
Let's
butter,
get him nice
onions
and wet.
shallots, Carrots, celery, tomatoes,
yeah.
rosemary, whole garlic, and thyme.
Man.
Whole black peppercorn, coriander. Develop
Oh,
those
yeah, here we go.
flavors, Chicken stock in, and then we'll reduce this by 3/4.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow.
Poivre sauce. Without sauce, there's no salvation.
Amen to that.
Butter in here, add shallots, black peppercorns, whole green peppercorns. Let that sweat a little bit.
You don't even
Deglaze now with some brandy. Reduce
With
that down to
this,
dry. Add cream.
this is
and then
complete.
neck bone gravy.
You don't have to put no butter.
Reduced, and then it's
You ain't got to put no ketchup.
more neck.
You ain't got to put no honey. You ain't got to put no brown sugar.
For about 4 to 6
You ain't got to put no
minutes.
salt,
That flour flavor, and then we'll
no
add the
pepper.
chicken stock. Cook for
All
about 30,
you
35
need
minutes, and
is
we're gonna
this.
put in Parmesan and
That's
gruyere.
it.
2 3-ounce patties, toast a potato bun. I want to make sure they have a nice crust.
Whenever I go to a restaurant, I'm just gonna say, just cook me some,
A Dijonnaise on the top.
just give me some regular wings with nothing on them,
Top on it.
and I'm gonna go to the store and buy me some miniature and keep them with me.
Really.
So when I'm at a restaurant, I can just be like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it has the richness and the umami of French onion soup. The Mornay and the peppercorn sauce are so luxurious and silky and
Oh.
delicious.
So good.
They're unquestionably
So good.
one of the most ridiculous burgers I've ever had.
Straight to the
Those are
bone.
good goosebumps.
Straight to the bone.
Those are good goosebumps.
Those are good ones.
Dirty French for you.
Thanks.
It's an amazing burger.
You could drink the sauce. The sauce is just to die for.
What's so good about this au poivre? You don't really know it's a peppercorn, but you taste the flavor.
The one and only Jeff Ruby. His steakhouse is next level. What is the food scene in Cincinnati?
There's a lot of good chef restaurateurs here. The best, actually.
Jeremy and Bridget came from a 5-star restaurant here in Cincinnati. The fact that they ended up staying here and doing what they're doing now, we're definitely very lucky.
I'm just gonna need to take some time by myself, and I'll just go over here. And when I get back, I'm gonna cook with your wife. This is mean.
Where is Yahweh's House in America this year?
Only one was the total package Cocoa Bananas.
This is seriously one of the ugliest houses that I've ever taken on.
Ugliest House in America season finale Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Yes, sir.
Well, look at you powering through.
Man, so good.
You're not slowing down.
Ugh.
You're raising eyebrows. Oh, and speed limits, you're way past those.
What I like about Crystal's hot sauce,
For keeps.
it doesn't attack you, but
In other words,
it will leave a nice little tingle on your tongue though.
30 grams of protein to support your muscles and your mindset.
But it's right there. a little bit more, and I would be like, ugh. Like, that's why I can't do Tabasco. Like, Tabasco got a good, beautiful taste, but that pepper in that, it's just too much for me. This Crystals is right. Man, I can drink that stuff. But sometimes you need a nice little cool down. That's why you have your iced coffee. You know, because you got to have that contrast. That way you can come back and enjoy this. So I go from this savory to sweet. Sweet make me want to go back to the savory. Savory make me want to, you know what I'm saying?
Face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell your doctor about increased
You know what I'm trying to say.
changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Ask your doctor about Qulipta to help prevent migraine.
Oh, that's some good iced coffee. I love food that tastes good. If it don't taste good, I don't want it. Okay, I'm gonna do a flat, y'all. It's time for flats.
Proud partner of Team USA. I didn't think someone like me was at risk of shingles.
The rash couldn't possibly be that painful.
Again, I'm dousing.
And it wouldn't disrupt my life for weeks.
I was wrong. I didn't know that 99% of people over 50 already have the virus that causes shingles, and it could reactivate at any time.
I learned that the hard way.
But you don't have to. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Now, get a Hyundai Tucson for 0.99% APR or lease for $269 a month. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available at your local store. Unstoppable's Unlimited Collection makes everything smell magnifique. Luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell unstoppable.
Boy, them flats, boy. God dang. There's so much flavor in them flats. I don't know why they hit different than them drums, boy. Man. Good night.
Can you believe we fixed up over 100 houses in Lamar?
Now Ben and Aaron take on their most ambitious transformations yet. This is something different. More on the line, more to love.
Just another day of making our
That meat around them wings is just different. Just hit different.
Oh, you can try to hand it, pick it up?
I got it. He's not afraid.
I'm not scared. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you a big question. Welcome back, Triple D, hanging out in Cincinnati at a place called Sacred Feast. Now, we just cooked with Chef Jeremy. Now you get to cook with his wife, Bridget.
Dropping schnitzel.
They are two phenomenal chefs. They've got a lot of culinary experience they bring to the table.
Got the mahi Reuben?
Putting together flavors that the average person wouldn't think to put together.
Chili Crunch.
I love the Chili Crunch chicken. It's got a lot of complexity.
What do you got for me?
We're gonna make the Chili Crunch for Chili Crunch chicken nuggets. So the first thing we need to do is fry our shallots. Then we fry the thinly sliced garlic. Make sure they get nice, golden, crispy. The oil now has a shallot garlic flavor. We're gonna take these chilies, Parvo, Japon, Guajillo.
Got it. And we're turning this into dust.
Goes in the bowl, a little sachet bag. Very cute.
Very cute.
Szechuan peppercorns, cardamom, star anise, black pepper, mushroom powder.
Mushroom powder. Didn't see that coming.
MSG, white sesame seeds, sugar,
With
salt, cumin, Calabrian chilies.
This is gonna get real weird real fast.
Pour the hot oil over the top of this. And then once this is cool enough, we'll add the shallots and the garlic back to it. Then that's it.
Guess what? We're making a sauce.
I married him because he's the best saucier I know.
He's so saucy.
We're gonna make the Thai basil dunk. This is honey mixed with our rice wine vinegar and fish sauce, Dijon mustard, green onions. While we're blending it, we'll add the parsley, Thai basil, cilantro. Puree it up
Pesto gone wild. Fold that in.
with the mayonnaise, and then tomorrow, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, that's what you want to hear from the camera. Okay, time to fry some chicken.
So we're gonna make our dredge, cornstarch, baking powder, and salt. And we dredge all of these.
Cornstarch is nice and light.
And then our batter, we use gluten-free flour, cornstarch, baking powder,
Salt.
chili powder,
Mix all your dry ingredients first.
And then this is 50% water, 50% vodka.
Like the vodka move.
Drop them in the batter and then into the fryer at 350 for about 5 to 6 minutes.
Holy crispy, Batman.
A large spoonful of the chili crunch.
Got it.
And you really have to stir this in. Chicken right on top of the rice. And all those little crispy bits,
Oh, yeah.
they go in. Marinated cucumbers and our Thai basil dump.
You hear that? That is some of the crunchiest batter I've ever had. The vodka probably being the key component. But the fact that it's gluten-free.
I forgot my blue cheese. Huh?
I would be that guest that would be
I'll be back.
more. The green Thai basil crack sauce. Spicy, herbaceous. This will wreck chicken nugget service for anybody else on the planet.
Sliding chili crunch.
That's not only the best chicken nuggets ever, that's the best chicken I've ever had.
The dipping sauce brings a layer of freshness.
Have you ever had chicken that crunchy?
No, never.
Like, it's weird crunchy.
Yeah, it's so delicious. Even the cucumbers really good. Lots of fry. You have to check out Thicker Beast.
All the technique and all the discipline and all the right moves that you do, that's what I think Sacred Beast is about. Make great food, make it approachable. Watch out for these two. Coming up, a vegetarian vegan spot, keeping Austin weird. If it's funky, I will find it. Pumping up their patties. I want that on a flip-flop. I want that on a bath towel. And their pasta. A knockout dish.
This February, the cutest puppies yet go nose to nose and paw to paw for Puppy Bowl glory.
Touchdown, Cheesecake!
Animal Planet's Puppy Bowl, a simulcast event, Sunday, February 8th at 2 Eastern.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I need help with their snoring.
Sleep Number does that.
Oh, here we go.
And now, the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Only at Sleep Number.
What should I make for the party?
Let's go.
Next level, y'all.
Bush's baked beans and
Blue cheese.
would be perfect.
Blue cheese. Oh.
I rode a scooter.
Bush's baked beans, make it a meal.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers, ever. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real. How do you feel?
R.D. What you doing?
Oh, we think it's a drainage issue. Oh, I know what they're working on. What are you guys doing?
Young homeowners turning into their parents. Love a job site.
Yeah, reinforced concrete. Here we go. It's an incredible thing.
Hey fellas, there's some work getting done at the middle school. Is this related?
I don't know.
Just had a question about the wiring inside there.
Let's go.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
We'll be back, fellas.
We won't.
With a different 6-inch soup for just $4.99, the new sub of the day at Subway makes every day bigger. Manic Monday? Well, it's Meatball Monday. Tough Thursday? Not with Turkey Thursday it isn't. Find your new favorite sub of the day. Subway. Eat fresh, feel good.
I've got this old bike from another store and I got the receipt right here. I'd like for you to beat it with a better deal on the souped up model. What? At Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal. Isn't Verizon expensive? Better deal. Best network. Keep up, man. What's the password?
I'm sorry, man. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today. That's a stationary.
No, I know. I know.
Have a great day.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
No! I got to! It's time to screen for colon cancer. Also, I'm just on the porch.
Cologuard is for people 45 plus, at average risk, not high risk.
False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
So I'm here in Austin, Texas, about a mile and a half from the downtown area, a place called Bolden Creek neighborhood. So when I say Austin, Texas, what do you think? Well, you definitely think of South by Southwest. You definitely think barbecue, probably country music, but you think about vegetarian and vegan. Well, after we visit this joint today, I bet you got to, because this is the Bolden Creek Cafe.
I got tofu vaquero.
Whenever you come here, there's this very steady layer of vibrant energy.
South Austin stir fry?
Their menu is like so different. You will not find what's on here anywhere else.
And being one of a kind is exactly the way owner Leslie Martin likes it. I say on Triple D all the time, if it's funky, I will find it. This is awesome. Keep Austin weird, right?
Yeah, we get a lot of people that come here that have never stepped foot in a vegetarian restaurant, so.
Is it vegan or vegetarian?
It's vegetarian, heavily
But you have-
focused on vegan. A lot of people just come for the
Great food.
community and the vibe.
We got a Greek bowl going up.
I'm not vegan, but I love coming here with all of the vegan options.
Veggie Royale with Chipotle pecan pesto and slaw.
I really love the veggie royale. The chipotle pecan pesto is huge here, or the basil aioli. I always ask for both.
All right, we're making the veggie burger patty.
White onions.
Texturized vegetable protein, corn, oats, chopped up pickles, thyme, oregano, and rosemary.
Okay.
Chili flake, garlic, Dijon, ketchup, hot water,
Tahini.
and tamari. We're gonna mix this up: chickpea flour, quinoa,
Oh, love the quinoa.
and nutritional yeast.
And that's all she wrote.
We make ours in the shape of ciabatta bread.
Square?
Rectangle. Bake them at 350 for about 45 minutes.
What sauce goes with this?
Two options: chipotle pecan pesto, and we call it basil aioli, but it's really a basil mayo.
I'll have both.
So this is the chipotle pesto, pecans, brown sugar, our friend nutritional yeast, tomatoes,
Chipotle's and adobo.
garlic, salt, pepper, and then we're gonna pour the rice bran oil.
I want that on a flip-flop. I want that on a bath towel. That's delicious. Are we gonna make another one?
Yeah, we're gonna make the basil sauce.
Lemon juice?
Lemon juice, fresh basil, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and then salt, pepper.
Dig it.
Veganese. And then we're just gonna whisk it up really well.
Delicious.
Now we're gonna make our sesame slaw.
Agave.
Rice wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, lime juice,
Sambal. S&P.
ginger, mix in sesame oil.
So let this set a little bit, right?
Yeah. You wanna hand me some sesame seeds?
See? I get to be part of the team.
I think it's ready.
Mm-hmm, like this one. Now we make this burger.
Butter and sear the patty on the flat top. Vegan white cheddar. Steam that, toast the ciabatta bun, and we'll put it all together.
Oh,
Green
yeah.
leaf lettuce,
That looks
green
good.
tomatoes, red onion. We serve it with
I
the
know
sauce
that's
on
good.
the side.
Ooh.
And there you go.
A
Okay,
vegan
so
hamburger.
basil.
That look good.
Chipotle pecan pesto.
Yeah, I'll have that.
You couldn't
by
even
itself
tell
in a
the
cup.
difference. Like you biting into a piece of
Really
the tenderest meat.
The TVP shines through. The quinoa is nice. The corn, I got a little pop of the corn in there. You get a chew of that oat. It's very balanced. The ciabatta's good, but the star, this is that sauce. You get a little heat out of it. You get creaminess out of it. It's what ties it together. The sweetness and the silkiness of the basil pesto cools it down. Rockstar dish.
Order up, Veggie Royale.
It's amazing.
It's kind of soft, but a little bit crispy on the edges.
Little spice, very legit.
We've been coming here about 10 years.
No, they're really about community and it shines.
We come here and there's something to look at everywhere.
A lot of it is art from the employees that work here.
Everyone here just has personality and it reflects through the food.
Pasta margarita here.
The margarita pasta. It was great. There are elements of cauliflower in the cream sauce.
It's an awesome dish.
What are we into?
This is a cauliflower cream sauce. Starts out with cauliflower. You want to cook it for a really long time so that you get
Super soft.
saute a bunch of garlic and onions until you get everything super caramelized.
Has the big flavor enhancer.
And it also helps with the texture. Vegan butter, tamari, mustard powder, garlic, salt, nutmeg.
You and your chili flake.
Yeah, veggie stock, nooch,
Lemon juice.
a lot of basil.
And a big immersion blender.
Oh, while we blend to get the right consistency.
So I got 2 drums and
Okay, there's no way you're gonna tell somebody.
and
That's not
4
right.
flats.
What goes with this?
Trying to get these drums out the way.
Cover them with olive oil, salt, and pepper.
I didn't eat all
Mix
that.
it,
I don't-
And we'll get it in the oven.
Pasta's parboiled. Let's see.
Can't miss no
Rice
meat.
bran oil, grape tomatoes,
Okay.
well seared penne pasta, cream sauce, organic
Man.
baby spinach. Saute it all together and plate it up.
That drum meat is dry.
And then we
Almost
serve
like
it
a
with some
piece of
paprika.
breast meat.
And we're ready.
But them flats be moist.
What really takes it over the top is the blistered tomato. Love the spinach in it. Pasta's cooked
I
perfectly.
can't even swallow the
Silkiness
drum.
of the cauliflower cream sauce is so good that it doesn't give me the,
Hey.
wow, it's almost Alfredo. It's every bit, but doesn't need cheese. A knockout dish. Margarita pasta.
That's why I don't like these drums.
Creamy,
I mean, they'll.
Everybody loves it.
It's legit and it's a big portion.
Everything's good that I've tried. I've been going through the menu.
Omelet and apples.
It's very diverse, and you really see a snapshot of all of Austin.
Got a tofu renedict.
You have a melting pot of people. You celebrate the arts. You appreciate the vegan, vegetarian world. Outstanding.
I appreciate you.
Job well done. So that's it for this edition of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, but don't you worry. There's funky joints all over this country. And I'll be looking for you next time on...
When I got the job here, I also was thrilled as just an eater. Because, like, oh, I got a great job, and also I get...
As an eater. What do you do?
I'm a server, and eater, and actor, triple threat.
Hey there, I'm Guy Fieri. We're rolling out. Looking for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives. This trip, bring in the Intimidator. We're stuffing. What? Sausage. And circling up. You're double-fisted, buddy. Slow down. There's Sicilian street food in Chicago. I love that move. A tour of Africa in Tallahassee. It is a ton of flavor. And a Gainesville, Florida butcher shop. I wouldn't walk, I would run to come get this. Turning sausage into a real deal meal.
It's a solid dish.
Yeah. That's all right here, right now, on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So I'm here in Gainesville, Florida, home of the Gators, University of Florida. You would have told
I'm
me
eating
back
too
in the day
fast.
that a college town was going to have good food. I'd say you're crazy. But nowadays, they're always thinking about the food. So I'm not surprised to find out that there's a guy in town that's making sausage. Sausage to eat here, sausage to take home. Get the sausage any way you want it. It's literally a sausage fest. This is Fehrenbacher, Speaks and Eats.
Okay, y'all.
Drop me 2
I'm
legs,
done.
please.
This place has been amazing from day one.
I am full.
With a lot of culinary.
Thank you for watching.
Get a pickle plate for 1 Reuben.
Adam.
Tone Bones cooking in a wheelchair, y'all.
There's all these different flavors.
I got the 3 biggies.
If you can support me in any type of way,
And along with those culinary chops, Adam Fehrenbacher
I would love it and be
mixed the
appreciative.
nostalgia into his meat and pork.
Lord knows I need it.
Fehrenbacher.
Deuces.
It just sounds like an old school